Hey guys, I'm Viking82 here, back to show some more plunder that I've acquired over the last little while. Got a small stack of tapes to go through here, as well as a record. I know I don't show vinyl a whole lot anymore, but this is one that I just had to pick up, not only because I really liked the band and I really wanted to hear this, but there was no CD pressing, so of course had to settle for the record, but I don't care. And that is Creeping Death with Spectre of War. And just look at that artwork. That is so badass. I would love to have a shirt of this. You got the back there with the wolves. And the album itself is just absolutely gorgeous. Don't believe it was a limitation on this that I remember. Nice center labels. And then on the back, you have an etching of the band's logo. And I always like it when they do things like that, when they have a side of an LP that isn't being used. Put a nice little etching on there. But yeah, Creeping Death. Death metal band with tons of hardcore to their sound, I guess you could say. Out of Denton, Texas. Been around since 2015. This is their second EP overall. Put out in 2019 by E1, which is a label I'm pretty familiar with. And yeah, just some solid material. I've loved everything that I've heard from this band, and this is no exception, so definitely go check this one out. All right, the first three tapes all came from, I believe, Desert Wastelands Productions. Sadly, I have not gotten a chance to listen to really, at least these first three, I have not had a chance to really listen to a whole lot from. But yeah, starting off, we have Mass Extinction with Never Ending Holocaust. This comes on a nice black pro tape. But yeah, Mass Extinction are a grindcore band from Fair Lawn, New Jersey. Not quite sure how long they've been around, but this is their debut EP put out last year by Rat Mix Records. I did listen to a sample song of this before I bought it, and I really dug what I heard. But yeah, as I said, I have not had a chance to really listen to this one or the other two for that matter that I got. The next up we have God Disease with Hymns for Human Extinction. Yeah, really dig that artwork. Definitely has a kind of a medieval vibe to it. Unfortunately, the case got a little cracked. Love the cassette though. Really like the looks of it. But yeah, this is a death metal band from Helsinki, Finland. This is their fourth EP overall, put out by the Other Records in 2019, and is the follow-up to their debut full-length album from the same year, which was actually put out by FDA Records, entitled Drifting Towards Inevitable Death, which a lot of people told me about, and I did remember listening to a little bit of that, liking what I heard. So, you know, Finnish death metal, you really can't go wrong. Next up, another one that a lot of people were telling me, hey, you gotta check this one out. It's so good. And I listened to some songs from it. Really dug it. But I unfortunately missed out on the CD version of this. Hopefully Redefining Darkness will reissue it at some point. But I'm just glad that I was able to snag a cassette version. And that is Coffin Mulch with Septic Funeral. Again, some really cool artwork, I have to say. And love the tape, too. Like that blue print on a white shell. And tell you what though, this is a thick J card because I always have trouble getting this in without, you know, potentially ripping something. But yeah, Coffin Mulch, death metal from Glasgow, Scotland. Been around since 2018. This is their debut EP. The tape version put out by Caligari Records just this year, limited to 200 copies. That has sold out. But I did see here recently on Facebook that the second pressing on cassette is in stock and shipping, so definitely go check that out and pick up a copy. Next up, the frontman for this band just recently passed away, which was really shitty news to hear about. I've been wanting to get this band's material for a long time, but it's been out of print and really hard to find, at least in my area. And I've just not had much luck even on eBay. But yeah, this is Flesh Grind with Destined for Defilement. Yeah, and I love the cassette variant that I got, which was a nice silver cassette. But yeah, Flesh Grind, brutal death metal / grindcore out of Chicago, Illinois, active between 1993 and 2005. This is their debut full-length album, originally put out by Pulverizer Records in '97. This is a 2021 cassette reissue by Corpse Gristle Records out of Texas, limited to 150 copies. And I believe there was a second variant. I just can't remember what color it was. But yeah, this is some absolutely just brutal death metal. Really old school, very great stuff. Definitely go check this out. I'm so glad that my tape also came with a digital copy, because I've been jamming that on my phone a lot. And last, but most certainly not least, this is one that I did a review of. If you want my full thoughts on it, go check it out. It's definitely one of my favorite releases of this year, and that is Holder, with God-slastering hymns of a forlorn peasantry. Love this album. And it's kind of a clear shell tape there. But yeah, Holder, black metal out of Portland, Oregon, been around since 2018. Basically a one-woman project of the woman known as Holder herself. This is the debut full-length put out just this year by Iron Bonehead Productions. The cassette version is limited to 200 copies. I ordered this one directly from Holder, and I had asked her to sign it, but she said she would try to remember to do it for me, and unfortunately she forgot to. But hey, it is what it is. We all lead lives outside of, YouTube and everything else. But yeah, really awesome black metal. Go check this out. It has a very big old school vibe mixed with some nice folky elements. Like I said, go check out my review for this for my full thoughts. And yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.